Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in again. This is Eagle Run 23, and we're going to talk about some great ways to spend your stimulus money. Now, obviously, easy answers, and but let's talk about some other ways that we can spend the money that's coming in. Now, whether or not you think this is supposed to happen or a good idea, not really a part of this video today. I can tell you the combination of the debt that we have as a nation plus the stimulus with the GDP, it definitely has me super concerned about inflation and what our money is going to be worth moving forward. So at the top of this list, or maybe some gold or silver. So definitely try to hedge some of your inflation with some precious metals. But let's hop on here and let's talk about a couple ways to spend your stimulus. Okay, number one is going to be debt. Now, debt is bad. We all know that. Some debt can be good, but generally speaking, as a family, personal business things, we want to try to avoid as much debt as we can, especially very expensive debt. So credit cards, things like that. Possibly automotive loans, possibly, depending on how good your credit was. You may have a really crummy rate on that, but definitely try to get yourself out of debt and just generally pay your bills. So getting yourself out of debt, number one. Number two, emergency fund. Now, there's some cool things to do if you want to, diversify with some of those precious metals. I think that's a great idea. But other than that, emergency fund. The emergency fund is $1,000. Now, if you've done a Dave Ramsey or Financial Peace or something, this is $1,000 in cash. Emergency fund is good. Now, if you can't put 1,000 towards that, do 250, 500. Have some emergency so that you don't need to go back into debt when those things go to happen. So right now, this is about using your stimulus money, playing with it like house money, where we're going to use it to make ourselves better, and we're not going to risk anything or put ourselves or buy things that are going to put ourselves at risk in the future. So paying off debt and emergency fund. So along these same lines here, as an automotive, it's possible that putting that $1,400 towards your mortgage principal, that could be a great way to save a ton of money long-term on your financial situation. Emergency fund, savings in general. If you're out of debt, save as much of it as you can. Just save and put it into your retirement account, doing something like that. So this next one here is kind of a large category. We're just going to call it better. What can you do with this money that can make your life better? Now, this could be financially, this could be with a job, this could be a couple different ways. So one of the ones that I kind of first thought of was, I just recently bought a new vehicle, and I'm going to put on here vehicle. It could be that your vehicle is out of maintenance and you need new tires, you need to have a major service done. Do something like this with this money that makes your life better in the long run. An upgrade to your vehicle, or just maintenance, not even an upgrade, just making sure your vehicle is in tip-top shape, that's going to help you in the long run. It's going to make those future repairs aren't going to be that big of a deal. You're going to get a handle on this. So don't be afraid to spend your stimulus on something like your vehicle. It could be that you haven't like driven your car very much. Maybe you're not driving as much because you're staying at home or you're working from home. So make sure your vehicle's in top shape. That's a big part of our life, being able to get where we're going, and that's a good one there. So some other thing, home. If you have a home repair, very much like a vehicle, take care of that. If you can do it now to make your life better later, do that now. I know it's not fancy and you're not going to take a picture of it and put it on Instagram. And I know it's not as cool as a new firearm or a big stack of ammo, but these things right here are smart adult decisions to make. This could be a home improvement project, or it could also just be like a home repair. So either one of those. A home improvement project could make your life better in the long run with, maybe it makes your house more valuable, or it just makes your house more more livable or enjoyable, or it keeps you from having to, buy a new home. Sometimes like a great outdoor space or building on a deck or something can really help you extend, what your home is able to do for you. Emergency prep. So let's say that you've got some of these other things taken care of, and you've got some things on your prep list that you want to go ahead and take care of. Maybe that could be extending your food out by 6 months. Maybe it could be something like a generator. I'm not generally a big fan of generators. I'm actually working on a video on that topic, but it could be something like a generator, extending your food out. Maybe you need to have a well on your property, things like that. This is a good use of that money right there. And it also kind of helps make things better in the long run. Emergency funds, savings in general, just simply saving or save or / invest. Saving and investing, a lot of these are starting to tie together a little bit, but saving some money, investing some money, that could be in a gold or silver or ammunition. Although I don't know that ammunition is always going to be as high as it is right now. Now might not be a good time to spend all $1,400 on ammunition. There's some little tricks here that are kind of money saving tricks. If you don't have things set up like in an escrow account to pay for your taxes and your insurance on your home, if you need to fund that to get ahead for the future, putting this in an escrow account so that you can escrow some of those things, that could be a good decision that saves you from having to come up with a large sum of money. Along those same lines, if you call and prepay on your bills, you can save a ton of money. I'm a big fan of paying for a lot of those expenses in advance. Your homeowner's insurance, if you pay for it in one lump sum, it is a way better deal than paying monthly. If you pay for your car insurance in a lump sum, 6 months or a year, it is a way better deal. And if you can't think of something better to do with it, pay off something like car insurance, pay for the whole year, and save that money that you would be spending monthly. Vehicle and home. There's another one that I was kind of thinking of, just personal. What can you do personally to make yourself better in the long run, in the future? This could be an education, a certification, a class that gives you a certain piece of knowledge that either helps you in your job or in your personal life. Investing in yourself personally here could be a great way to spend some of your stimulus money. And then the last one here is going to be shop. No doubt you have some things on your list that you've been needing to buy. Maybe they fit some of these categories. Maybe it's a bit of a splurge. But when you're shopping, don't just get on Amazon and blow your money on online sales with large retailers. Shop small, shop local. If you can go to a local shop and spend your money there, that money stays in the community for so much longer. When it goes, the money will stay in the community for weeks before it leaves the community. And I feel like that's really important when you're shopping small and local. There's a ton of great businesses. If you want some coffee, make sure you hit Texas Parks Outlet Coffee, and I'll send you some of our awesome coffee. But shop local. Don't spend it all on Amazon. Don't spend it all online. Spend it locally and really invest back into your community. So I pretty much always keep a list in my phone of different things that I come across. Whenever I come across, I'm like, I need this item. I make a list and I put it in my phone right away. And one of the things that I would do if I were getting a stimulus would go through that list and see if there's something that either I need to learn or a tool or something that I need. Spending some money on something as simple for my family as a pair of shoes would be a good thing. So staying organized will really go a long ways in helping you, one, to spend your money appropriately and correctly, but two, just making sure that you're looking forward to the long term and that you don't get caught up by something flashy. So I don't think that I will be getting a stimulus check this time. I did get one earlier in the pandemic, in the summertime, but I don't believe that I'll be getting this one. And so I would love to hear in the comments, let me know what you're going to do. It can be a smart thing or it can be a silly thing, but let me know how you're going to spend your stimulus. I'd love to see that. So, all right, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and leave your comments below. Eagle Run 23. I'll see you next time.